Right, people. Okay, so basically, a number of people asked me to do a basic video on trading. So I'm going to talk off the cuff. It might seem like it's random, going from one place to another, but follow through. Hopefully, it'll make sense. I'll do a few videos on it. Video 1, 2, 3, 4, and however many videos I need to do. I can't cover the videos in one go. I'll try to keep it 10 minutes at a time because it can be a bit too much. Right. So trading is really easy and straightforward. At the same time, it can be very complex. It all depends, down to you really. Okay, so I'm not an expert. Okay, first of all, I actually studied trading for one whole month, quite intensively and exhaustively, and I'm glad to say that I've actually got my head around it. Prior to this, I thought trading was hard, complicated. I didn't want to do it. Oh, it's daunting and off-putting. But it's been very rewarding and very simple. So I'm going to talk you through it simply the way I understood it and I appreciate it. Okay, right. First of all, we're going to talk about easy route. Okay. Trading is a matter of just buying stocks. Okay, you buy stocks. You can buy them from the American stock market or the British stock market or the European stock market. I've purchased them from different stock markets, primarily from the UK and American stock markets, but I have purchased a few stocks from the European stock markets. Okay, all you need to simplify, okay, you need an app. Oh, by the way, before I go ahead, so this is my, you're wondering what's this pie about. This was my stock portfolio from last week. So this week, that's changed completely. Now, these codes, I'll explain to what they mean. CD, it means consumer discretionary stocks. Things like staple stocks, like you need, like Coke, Pepsi, chips, food, this, that. These are, sorry, no, that's not. I completely screwed that. No, what I just said, that's consumer staple. That's CS. Where it says CS, that's consumer staple. Consumer staples like Pepsi and Coke and drinks and food and stuff like that you need every day. It doesn't matter about it. Recession has almost, I say the word zero with a caveat. It's not really zero, but it has some impact, but it's not a great deal. It's not enough to make it really weak. It's very strong in the market. So consumer staple, that is. So consumer discretionary is things like, discretionary goods are like things you would want to buy if you got a lot of money, that kind of thing. So for example, Tesla is a consumer discretionary stock because, you only buy that if you got excess money, right? That's an example of, CD, consumer discretionary goods. And that was a large part of my stock. Not Tesla as such. Like I had Shopify, eBay, Etsy and stuff like that. These fall into the CD category, okay, consumer discretionary category. And so all of that made up about 33% of my total stocks, which is a lot. But I bought that deliberately because this is the good time to buy because of the market is down and low on those stocks. So if you don't buy now, when are you going to buy? The principle is you buy stocks when they're really, really down, low, and you wait and you hold for a couple of months to a year to a couple of years and you sell it if you want to sell it further down when you make profit, right? That's the idea. Red is green. Red is when it's down. You're negative. Green is when you are making money, made profit, or positive, right? So you'll see that in the other app that I'm going to show you. My real estate stocks 8%. My energy stocks are 10%. My utility is 1%. Materials like raw materials such as normally I'm talking about raw material. In my case, things you need for lithium batteries. So I'm focusing on the future stocks and I'm focusing on electric and green energy market. So my raw material makes up only 4% of my total stocks. And then you got communications. So communication service such as Facebook. Yeah. What else? Even Netflix falls into that and a few other stocks. Okay. And then you got IT. IT is like Microsoft, Cisco, and so on. They fall into IT. My IT stock's about 7% and health sector is only 5%. Actually, I need to increase my health sector stocks a little bit more. Even this week, my primary focus was elsewhere. It was real estate, it was on energy, it was on utility, it was on communication service, But you know what, I still manage, not manage, but I still increase my consumer discretionary stocks, which I didn't want to do, but you know, it happened, just does. Okay, so these are your broad category, not broad, main categories in stock markets. So stock markets are categorized in those manner, if you like. Okay, finance, 9 is finance, but number 9, so 9% is finance. When I say finance, it's more fintech. It's more like, say, PayPal and Wise and those sorts of things, rather than finance as such. So again, this is halal stock markets that I'm focused on. I'm not really going into how I determine a stock is halal or not. That's not, you know, you can go and study that yourself. But I'm just using an app called Finispia. That app is what I use to work out if my stocks are halal or not. And it's quite a strict app, so I use that particular one. Anyways, so this is my trading stocks. So here is trading to 212 account. Okay, I'm trading under ISA, as you can see, and these are the stocks that I'm watching at the moment. Again, you know, they're kind of self-explanatory, and some of them are not, but like this one, I bought this when it was down yesterday, and this is a American furniture stock that's around employment market. So I'm down on that, not good, never mind. I will be putting lump sum of money into this particular stock. This is kind of like an index, really, so I'm just going to chuck it in there and leave it there, even though it's down. I'll wait for that to go down a bit more. Yeah, so these are the ones I'm watching, but I also got shares in every single one of them. Okay, so when it comes to identifying stocks, first of all, you got to do your halal checks. Okay, when you do your halal checks using the website, let's see. Okay, so Finispia, right? Okay, here we go. So this is the app I use, or the website I use rather, for my Finispia, for my halal stock check. That's the first thing you do. Load. Why is it not loading? In one of my previous videos, I did show how to do that. So you can do that. Come on, load. Okay, it doesn't want to play ball. So once you identify the halal status, what you want to do is organize your stocks, make a list of them, okay? And then you want to identify them according to market strength. This is what I am now. I'm up by £130 since I've been investing as of 3 weeks or 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks, not that long. Okay. And you identify them. So we talked about categories. So you know about the categories, know the categories, do some online research study around categories. The stocks are in categories of different sectors. That's one thing. You got to do halal check. That's another thing, right? And then, yeah, come quickly, dude. I don't know, I'm talking to myself, sorry. Damn it. All right, anyways, that stupid app is not loading right now for whatever the reason. Okay, so then once you've done that, you download the app. Okay, this is the app. Once you've done that, you can do other checks using like, for example, there. Okay, let's do checks using using Yahoo. Okay, so for example, you can do checks on Bart's Homes. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. I'll explain all this in another video. Okay, and then this can be this is a good tool I use. You can use Google as well. So for example, you can do Meta stocks, for example. Okay, Meta stocks, Google. Come on, Google. Yeah, there you go. And then you can use that to work out things. I'll talk about what kind of things to work out and what to look out for. Anyways, so that just gives you a basic of it. So once you identify the stocks, once you studied about a particular stock, you can then go ahead and purchase it. You can go and look for it here, for example, Berkshire. And if you want to buy that, once you upload your money, like connect your accounts, your bank account with this, you just buy and done. You look at my previous videos to see how to do that. Easy peasy.